Welcome to another episode of the Frosty Planet series, which I always want to call the Frozen Planet series, but for this episode, I'm kind of wanting to get this cleaned up, maybe start getting ourselves some outfits made. I'm also curious about this one, like these two here. I don't know if there's any others real close. Just looking at geysers and stuff, because we do kind of need to get like power in some way, oxygen in a better way. So there's definitely two down here. I'll probably cheat to see what they are though. Saltwater geyser, carbon dioxide. Okay. So this guy is not terribly useful, I don't think. What's this? Sucrose? Like, you could probably use it with these in some capacity, but you definitely need to use a lot of salt, or snow for them. Ice? Yeah, ice. So we need to be able to make ice for that to be useful. The salt water, I think we could use. There's something, yeah, desalinator. So it removes salt from brine or salt water producing water. Okay, so after whatever we're presently researching, which looks like background tiles, carpet, oh, and the textile loom, because then I think maybe that's where we can make those coats. So after that, we might start trying to research into the desalinator. The thing I'm curious about will be like the temperatures related to that. And how we'll be dealing with that and trying to keep most stuff cold. We're doing alright on calories. Not great, because I'm pretty sure that's like enough for 2 days. But and we're not starving actively, so you know, kind of an improvement. Alright, so we've got some skills. Let's go ahead and do improved carrying for pretty much everyone who's finished. What's this one? I'm not sure what we would need that for. Oh, maybe for digging up like that node of radioactive stuff. So we don't need that right away, so improved carry. Mango. We'll probably go with critter ranching, and then oh, we have the field research. So I guess we'll go into astronomy. What's really nice about these crystals is we could use them for like if we have a dupe who can't sleep in the dark. That would really help with their fear. Okay, at least their bedrooms have good oxygen. Did we research insulated tiles? We have. So I should probably start converting like the outside at the very least. Needed to put our researcher, Bella, to operate at a pretty high priority because no one was running on here to give us power. Do we have... We do have the smart battery. We need to refine some metal. Do we have the rock crusher? We do. I'm gonna put it here for now. One problem we're gonna have is the majority of our, well, we have iron there, so that's actually very helpful, but the cinnabar turns into mercury, which then melts at like a very low temperature. So you can't use it in a lot of like refining or like building because it'll just melt. I guess I could have built the rock crusher up on this level, but it's fine. There's not usually a lot in that room. Ooh, food. A cook would be a good idea. Especially one who can do husbandry. So what are their bets? They can't do construction or medicine. Fine. We also have Gosman, who can cook. Resistant to germs and good at construction. I don't know that a cook builder is really a good combination. We could increase our calories by like 50% if we took the food, but I'm gonna maybe do Ellie. We are going to rename this dupe to Cook Goldie. If you want your name on a duplicant in the future, check out my Patreon for how to do that. Let's go ahead and print Goldie. Let's put Goldie on this schedule. Oh, we need to make a room. Probably do it here. Goldie probably won't be getting the bonus for coming through this area, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is for having messed up the plants here. And now that we've made a bed, oh, I think we have enough tables, which is good. We should get the electric grill going, like so. Because I think there's a recipe in there for these, the pike apple. Ooh, we need priorities done. So we're gonna go high cooking. I'm trying to decide if I want her to ranch then cook, because some of the ranching wasn't getting done. Like, it's taken a while to get these antlers sheared off. Ooh, I have another egg in here. This guy's glum. Some kind of needs are not being met. It hasn't been, it's looking for food. And it hasn't been brushed in a bit, I don't think. So yeah, I think I'll do high priority ranch and then cook. Oh, we need to give her a hat and a skill. Let's get her on grilling first. Let's see, there we are. The nice new flower. Oh, I forgot. I have like different colored pots. So like we could do blue. And then a yellow and a red. It's gonna tend towards more blue just because it's a cold planet. Goldie, let's do yellow because I'm a simple creature. Okay, so we have our grill going. Frost buns, yeah, we could do those. We can do the pike apple skewers pretty much forever. No, poor Goldie's so slow. Alright, we got some research complete. So now let's start working towards the desalinator. Here we are. Ooh. Sometimes navigating this tree is nauseating for some reason. Alright, so we're gonna start working on that research. We have this now. So as you can see, turning cinnabar, if you try to refine it, it goes into mercury. Crushing this guy up will get you frostite and clay. Oh, we have an achievement. We'll have to look at it in a second. But for now, oh, we can make tungsten. Let's make iron. Okay, there we go. Get some iron. Ooh, we've got cooked food. That's probably what the achievement is for. Yep. It's not raw. So that'll get us some more food, because it makes it go from... It takes 80 calories and makes it into 1,200. So that's good. Get a little more out of that food. Oh no, our poor little guy's been shaved, which gives us some reed fiber. So then we also need to build ourselves one of these, which will take some refined metal, which we will have going soon. Ooh, we got some shoes. What does it take to drywall? We could do it out of wood. We don't have a whole lot of that. Let's probably do it out of granite, maybe. But it would make these... I think that might be all that's missing to make these private bedroom. Oh no, we need another decor. Oh, and a comfy bed. No cots. Okay, well, it's probably going to be barrack for a little bit. Maybe a luxury barrack. No, because it needs to not be cots. I believe these are cots. Yeah. Even if they look really nice and cozy. Still a cot. Alright, this time we're taking the food. Not even looking at the dupes, as much as I'd really, really like somebody who could just run around and clean stuff real quick. Now I think when it comes to these guys... Okay, so this is going to be one of those short ones. I think it might be this square right here, where if you leave it undug, it won't erupt. So we'll see. Okay, we have learned some of the research we need for that. Has anyone gotten around to this guy? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm making everyone spend a day cleaning because I'm tired of looking at all of these markers. I kind of wish it was maybe a filter or something that you could turn on and off. I did not realize this was still working. Let's go ahead and disable that. Very glad you guys have been getting your water, but that comes to an end today. Oh no, our bottle opener is frozen. There we go. I'm not entirely sure what makes it sometimes freeze as a whole square versus when it freezes as like these little balls. Because it would be really nice to be able to use like ice or something to make natural tiles if you want to do like the natural farming and that kind of stuff. But I don't know what makes it happen there versus in the balls. Because I've also had it freeze as a whole tile on this bar before. But I've also seen it just fall all the way down here and turn into the little ice chunks. So I don't really know what the difference is there. It'd be interesting to know. Alright, I made them clean for a day. We didn't finish in that time, but we made some progress. Hey! Thank you, Bella. We've got some ore mined there. So we can check. Now we have this guy. Luckily it doesn't need refined ore, so we can just use the cinnabar. We'll have to see how hot this stuff is coming out. Yeah, I am a little nervous about it. What do we got? Some gloves. I wish I had more wallpaper. I do have quite a section at this point, I think. Oh, I love that we have some from the DLC as well. It just feels like a waste when we're a little low on just like raw materials. See, here we have some polluted ice turned block. That is not the tool for dealing with that. How about we dig it instead of harvesting it like a plant? What I find interesting is I'm not entirely sure what category delivering to this is under. Maybe it's under life support. Maybe if I take down her life support to just regular. Because what happens is as soon as Mango harvests oxalite, she picks it up and comes up and delivers it to one of these, which is a weird priority, I think, when it's like she should be harvesting it all and then maybe moving it. We did get an achievement, which I'm not sure what it is. Hatch a new critter morph from an egg. Where? Not there. We still have a mammoth egg there. Has to be somewhere within our view. Oh, I bet it's one of these. So my guess would be that a shine bug somewhere evolved into like, or there was a morph of a cooler variety. So I'm not seeing much else. Hello, what can we do for you? Not really interested in what was in there, so I just printed the seeds. Because why not? Calories are getting a bit low. What do we need to fertilize this? Because I'm seeing, I don't know if it's a lack of delivery or if it's just a timing situation. Oh, it's air pressure. It's not from fertilization. That's fair. We are struggling with that. Don't love looking at this HUD, but that's fine. I'm digging... I had them dig up some oxalite from up here and have it delivered into the bays so that they have somewhere to breathe. It's crazy how far over we are on this side. Have we found the edge over here? No. I wonder about digging out this way a little bit. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of sand. Which wouldn't hurt to have. Though I don't know that they would mine it and just let it fall down, so. Just keep going this way and add some ladders. I wonder what our digger is working on. Oh, sweep is under tidying. I kind of thought the sweep was under storage or supplying. And I was like, well, if I leave tidying high, it means whenever I want them to mop something up, they'll get right to it. Bad idea. I think this is a lesson I keep learning and then forgetting. I was so curious why this wasn't getting done, and it's because I told them not to. Kind of forgot. I don't think these are... I don't think they block the flow of air. So I need to put a door over here. But I did find the other side of the map, so... That... We are pretty central, actually. Oh. We have learned something cool. Salt slush geyser. Okay. It's brine at 14 degrees Fahrenheit. That might actually be better than the regular salt water, because this might end up being cooler. So let's cancel this. Put that on hold. We will head out of this direction. I want this analyzed by our researcher. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Glad we zoomed out for a second there. I didn't realize how much they were uncovering while they were working over here. Oh no. Orchid. Are those what I think they are? Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this guy. So zombie spores. Duplicates who touch or inhale the spores risk being infected and temporarily losing motor control. It makes duplicates move so slow that they often die from something like not being able to get to oxygen. So we're just gonna leave them alone there. There's so many of them. They're very pretty. If you look at the decor, you can see it's a pretty high decor, so what you want to do is grow it behind glass or something so your dupes never interact with it, but it's very pretty. But that seems like a bad plan to me. I wonder if when you desalinate this way, does it put out a lot of heat? It does put some heat. So it takes saltwater, brine. Then we need a lot of power. We might be able to get ourselves a bathroom running. Bet the dupes will be real happy about that. We could also get this guy built. And then maybe get these guys some coats. Oh, there's the warm coat. So it takes 4 units of reed fiber. I think we have 1. So we can do... maybe 3 for now. I wonder what's in these ladders. Did I say ladders? Lockers. In case I said ladders, they're lockers. So let's rummage. Rummage. And then inspect. There's a 3-ring binder inside. I scanned the surviving documents. It's hard to know which ones we've looked at. I think it unlocks each step if we look over. Well, if it isn't just gravy. Okay. So, well, if it isn't just gravy, one of the new hires will be acting as the team lead on my next project. When I first started, it wasn't that uncommon to sample a whole rack of test tubes by hand. Now, a machine can do hundreds of them in seconds. Who knows what this job will look like in another 10, 20 years. Will I even be in it? Potentially not. And this one is another 3-ring binder. So Dr. Boissard said I looked half dead and sent me home today. I don't think she even had the authority to do that, but I did as I was told. She wasn't messing around, if you know what I mean. I could probably get a head start on my paper from home today anyway. I think I had an idea for a circuit configuration that will improve the battery life of our technology by a whole 2%. The doctor has been really nice and welcoming since I started working here. Sometimes she comes and sits with me in the cafeteria. The food she brings from home smells like old feet, but she chats with me about the new research papers, and we're each reading, and it's very kind. She tells me the fact that I got hired without a doctorate means I must be very smart, and the management must see something in me. I'm not sure I believe her, but it's nice to hear something that counters the little voice in my head anyway. And then one more. This is the one with, Bonnie. Bioengineering and robots did a test run today, and Bonnie was securing the live cargo pods when one of the rats squeaked at her. She was so scared she fell on her butt and tooted in front of everyone. They're all calling her Pipsqueak. Bubbles doesn't seem so bad now. Pipsqueak's been a real good sport about it, though. She even laughed it off at the time. I think we might actually be friends now? It's weird. So Bubbles and Bonnie are now friends. That's so nice. They weren't quite so friendly before. So, see what's here? Oh, man, this would be so nice. Ooh, snores loudly is kind of a pain. But we do not have the oxygen to have another person join us. Oh, he was able to get down here and investigate. So let's just leave that. So what do we got down here? Snazzy suit. I can't tell what came out of this one. Nothing yet. Oh. A warm coat. Okay. Let's give that to Builder Max. Oh, another one. Let's give it to Mango. I don't know. Oh my god. We got 3 warm coats. Let's give it to the cook. We could do this snazzy suit for Bella. Oh my god, we're not doing so well. Let's take out more oxygen. I'm glad we did the oh, I don't think I can get through right here. I'm glad we prioritized going over here and getting that warm coat, because people will have to stop and go to this heater a whole lot less. But we do need to get some oxygen crafting happening soon. No. Oh, okay, it froze. Like I cannot have pea mix again with this brine. Do not do this to me. Did this make a warm coat? Oh, they did. Okay, so Researcher Bella will also get one now. So we now have enough warm coats. Yay, we're getting some research done. It'll be good to know how often it's running and how much it's outputting and all of that good information. Oh, this is like a pedestal with a sink on it. I didn't realize we hadn't been. I didn't think about the fact that we hadn't been here. One intact document remains, an old yellowed newspaper clipping. It won't be much use, but I can add it to my database nonetheless. Oh, I do think I remember this one being about like a party. So I'll just let you guys pause if you want to read it. It's about Olivia and Jackie. This office plant is cute. Inspect that. Let's see. So we're missing the first part of this one. Directed this was sent to the general inbox. So there's a couple of doctors overjoyed to announce their first grandchild. Congrats to the happy parents on the safe and healthy incubation. The baby shower is to follow. And then someone asked, would you like me to file it with the others? Interesting. The reason we want to look at those things is these data banks help with research later. It's too bad we can't, like, move these. Like, I'd love to take this somewhere else and move it, but we cannot. I think what I will eventually do will be wall this off with a pump in it. Oh, I wonder what this is. LED lights. Oh, grub fruit. What temperature is it down here? Ooh, much warmer. Interesting. No. Who did that? I printed some brine, but I should have thought about the fact that it was probably quite warm. I'm going to be putting off all of that heat into our base, but not much we can do about that. Oh! I got a new crushing machine. Oh, and I think there's also a blueprint for this guy. Yeah, that looks awesome. And then we also have this pink one with a fist, but I don't really like that one a whole lot. But that's kind of fun. Alright, egg cracker, so we're going to use that to crack one of these guys. And see if, oh, rubber barbecue, if that comes up. I think someone is stuck somewhere. It's taken the notification away, but let us make sure we know where all of our dupes are. It might have been Bella or who else is standing here? Max. It might have been, it was just close. Alright. I think we're gonna have to end that here. I've been recording for 2 hours. It just goes a little slower when you only have 5 dupes and everything's manual still. So I have left them not mopping this up for a bit of oxygen because, again, oxygen is a bit rough. There's a solution in the future, but it's just getting them ready to deal with that. That's taking a bit of time. There's just nothing they can breathe for a very long time. What I should do is probably build some of this down like so that they have more time because they've spent it less time going down the ladder and everything. So we'll make that a higher priority. So that should help. And then we're going to be deconstructing this. Preparing to have the liquid pump set up in here once this has been researched. But as you can see, that's been slow. But once that's done and this is all closed off and we'll have the water pump, then we'll start being able to process that into water. What I'll do is bring the brine up closer to our base and then process it into water because the brine is at a good temperature here. It's, you know, pretty cool. 14 degrees, so it's not gonna freeze in its travels, which is good. But we've got stuff going on in the kitchen. We've gotten a new dupe. So calories are much less of a problem, but oxygen is still such a problem. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.